Jade has the next question. She owns a small women's boutique in Perry. She was actually in Des Moines when the governor endorsed you, and she has a question about some remarks you made.
Sure.
Yeah, so you said you were in favor of building the border wall and that you would get Mexico to pay for it. Obviously, that's something we've been promised before. What are you going to do differently than Trump to get it done?
Yeah, look, I mean, that was one of the most famous campaign promises anyone's ever made. And now he's been in Iowa just in the last month saying, well, there was no legal mechanism he could get Mexico to pay. That wasn't what he said in 2016. I was at those rallies. He was very clear. And he's also now said that he only promised that Mexico would pay for a piece of the wall. I don't ever remember him saying that. So he didn't follow through on it. And I think it's because he got distracted when he got into office. What did he do his first full day in office? He was arguing with the media about the crowd size at his inauguration. I will be focused and I will be disciplined, and it's not about me, it's about you and the issues you care about. So the way you get Mexico to pay for it, of course they're not just going to fork over money. You impose fees on the remittances that foreign workers send to foreign countries. So when they come, they do a wire transfer to Mexico, South America, Asia. It's a $100 billion enterprise a year. You just do a small fee, you'll raise billions of dollars. That money will go to do the border wall, and we will do it. And if you think about it, had Donald Trump done the border wall, it wouldn't matter what Biden would do. He would not have been able to let in 8 million illegal aliens. Like, that's why you want a wall. Because sometimes people say, even on the Republican side, oh, you don't need a wall. You can use technology and this and that. And ideally, if like we all agreed that we wanted a secure border, you could probably do it. But the minute an administration comes in that doesn't care about it, then the floodgates open. That's why you need the wall. It's a physical fact of life that keeps people from coming in. And if you look at the drugs that have come in, if you look at all the criminal aliens, the media got mad at me at the debate the other night because I said terrorists have come into this country. Do you honestly believe out of 8 million people that not a single terrorist has come in? Well, we know there's some on the terror watch list because our own government has said, our enemies see this vulnerability, of course they're going to exploit it. And that's what they're going to do. So that wall is an important part. Another important part is changing the policy so people don't have a right to come and then get a hall pass to stay in the country for 2 years. You remain in Mexico if you're going to come and make some type of a claim. And then we got to take care of the drug cartels. They're invading our country. They're killing tens of thousands of our fellow citizens every year. And the thing about it is, sometimes people will say, oh, well, it's being addicted to drugs is a tough thing. But yes, that's true, but that's not the sum total of these deaths. What happens is you can have someone who's in college, they buy a pill that they think is something else, and it's laced with fentanyl, and then they take it and they die just on one pill. That is poisoning somebody. That is wrong, and so they're killing a lot of our citizens. So we're going to treat them as a foreign terrorist organization. We're going to use military to smoke out the drug cartels. That will save lives in this country, and it's the right thing to do.
You say you're an authorized deadly force. How do you tell the difference between who is a member of the cartel and who is a migrant? Oftentimes these cartels involve people that look like migrants, or how do you tell?
The same way you did. So when I was deployed in Iraq, the terrorists were not wearing uniforms. You could be out, you'd have someone come up in a man dress. Maybe they had a bomb, maybe they didn't. And so you use intelligence, you positively identify people that are part of the enemy force, and once you've positively identified them, you have the right to engage. And so there's intelligence, there's all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of technology where we're going to be able to identify, trust me. These guys, I was in Arizona, and there was actually a stretch of wall there that actually Obama put up. And these guys were working on the wall, and I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, we're repairing it. I was like, what happened? They're like, the cartels cut a hole. And these are big steel. They cut a hole in it and came in. Nobody stopped them. They have backpacks with fentanyl, and they're just coming in. That's a situation where they're breaking into our country. I mean, imagine if someone, you're there with your family, someone breaks into your house. You would repel them from being able to come into your house and harm your family. And yet what? We're just supposed to sit there and let this happen? A president not only has the right, I think you have the obligation to defend the American people when you have hostile forces that are coming into your country and killing your citizens. And you remember, I mean, I was young, you guys were younger, but when 9/11 happened, we were resolved. We were going to move heaven and earth. You do not come in and kill 3,000 people in this country, and rightfully so. Well, they're killing tens of thousands of our fellow citizens. And I talked to a friend the other day who lost his son from a fentanyl really poisoning. And that's a difficult thing, of course, because when you lose a kid, that's the biggest hole that can never be refilled. But what he said was, what added salt in the wounds was the indifference that our DC elites have to this problem. Like they know this is ravaging communities all across this country. They know it's devastating families, and they're not taking the type of action necessary to stop this from happening. So times are going to change on January 20th, 2025.